Interesting. Oh, there's no picture of Cudgel? Is there not? Oh, not really. Oh. Interesting. She's a pretty important character, and she's not... doesn't have a full picture. Interesting. Make Declan seem older than she is. Take the race line. Maybe like right there. That's probably good. Hey, what's up, nerd? Sorry, that sounds mean. What's up, very powerful? Just working with the DM to charge a superhero for a game? Charging a superhero? I think you might have misspelled a couple things, but yeah, sounds cool. Sounds cool. A superhero DM game, huh? Nice, nice. Sounds like fun. What's up, Bill?
I'm good.
You going to bed already?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Alright.
Overwork my brain too much.
Love you.
Love you too. Have fun.
Alright. See you later tonight. Eee! You got cold hands. Eh.
Don't stay up too late.
Alright, I'll try not to.
I already put the lasagna away, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Oh, forgot to turn it off. Wanna go night night with the mama? Huh, baby? Oh dear.
Good night. Oh, character generation. Suede Supers. I'm not sure what that is, but sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool, sounds pretty cool. Savage World. Oh, interesting. I have not heard of that. Is that a pretty popular, I've heard of quite a few, but I don't think... Well, let me see. Have I heard of Savage World? I might have. It sounds kind of familiar, but... I do too, or I try to. I mostly play 5e, but I would love to play other ones. Like, you know, I'm kind of well-versed a little bit in some other ones. Like, I really want to play Blades in the Dark, but never played that. And then, like, Morkborg, played a little bit of that. I love 10 Candles. 10 Candles is, like, one of my favorite, like, non-D&D things to play. Let's see. I've read a bit of... Blades always seems kind of fun. I've read, like, half of Star Wars, a little bit, and then I've read half of Shadow of the Demon Lord, which I've always wanted to run. Ah, you should play 10 Candles. It's really fun. I feel like there's nothing like it, you know? Especially if you have a good group of, like, players who are, like, really good, they have good imagination, you know? 10 Candles is really fun, you know? I always run it during Halloween, so... let's see. Shadow of the Demon Lord. What was another one that I've played recently? Oh, Mothership is really fun. Alien RPG is pretty cool. I like Mothership a little bit more. It's kind of more streamlined a bit, and the system's a little better. What was the other one that I played recently? Mouse? Is it called Mouse Ritter? Mouse Ritter? Is that the one that I'm thinking of? I think that's what it's called. Mouse Ritter's pretty fucking cool. You know, I've always been meaning to play Humblewood because I own it, but I just have never gotten to do it. It's just 5e, but I like the theme of it, you know? It kind of reminds me of Mouse Ritter and, like, Mouse Guard, all that kind of stuff a little bit, right? You get to play as, like, little creatures of the wood, the forest. It reminds me a lot of, like, Ori and the Blind Forest or something like that. Aw, that's too bad. Yeah, that sucks when that kind of happens to you, you know? So, oh well. No worries, no worries. That does kind of tend to happen. Here, let me turn my music down just a little bit. I know it's a little loud. There was a song I just added on here that was really good. Is it this one? Nope, it wasn't that one. I think it was this one. Yeah. I like this, like, new kind of, like, funk music somewhat, you know? Interesting how it's kind of is taking its form a little bit. Let's get rid of that. What is that, a bee? I think that was a bee. Or no, it's a fly. Oh, that's what it is. Let's see. Get rid of this background here. And then let's just spruce up his big old fat body a little bit, huh? Make those eyes a little bit more lively. Give these teeth some... This guy's got a lot of armor and stuff, so we can kind of spruce up his armor, make it look a little brighter. Especially on, like, the sides, you know? There we go. Oh, now that's some sexy chainmail. Spruce up a couple of these fish over here. Woo! Look how sexy that token went. I love doing that, honestly. I love the sharpen tool. It just brings out, like, so much in a token, you know what I mean? Like, just, I mean, That just makes it so much, like, pop so much more, you know? Like, I mean, no one's ever gonna, like, see that detail, right? But, like, I love doing that. It looks so cool. I just love sprucing that up a little bit, you know? Alright, what is this big dude's name? Let me remember what this guy's name is. He is called... Where are you? Cholkag. Nice. Oh, there's something in here that they also fight. Where is it? Where is that thing? It's not technically in here, it's like... Ah, here it is. God, this thing is so cool. I need to find a... Let's see... make that thing fucking shine, huh? That dragon's cool. And then let's just blur that edge just a little bit. Now where's that picture of that thing? No, this thing's fucking cool. Actually, let me not do that. Actually, no, it's okay like that. I thought maybe it would have looked cooler back like that, but I think I'm gonna need to... I think I want to move this down. Oh, maybe the way I had it before was okay. Oh shit, I can't undo it now. I should've just left it alone. Yeah, it's still pretty cool like that. Yeah, it's fine. What's going on, everybody? Just making some tokens for Dragonlance. We're doing the boiler drac right now. Might need to alright, we're gonna spice it up a little bit here. So we're gonna sharpen, I think, a couple things on here. Like all these. We're gonna sharpen up this. We're gonna sharpen up all that, all that, all this, all this. We're gonna make it really, like, shine. Especially this lava for sure, and this fire. Really make it so it kind of amplifies a bit, you know? Maybe make this, these eyes kind of glow a bit more. Some of these gears in here, you know, right here, some of the silver. Make these gears kind of shine a bit. Oh man. Look how good that thing looks now. I mean, it looked fucking amazing before, but just kind of giving a little bit of sharpness really kind of makes it kind of come alive. That's cool. Alright, I do want to, however, I think I want to blur here a little bit, so might kind of blur just this, like, edge piece a bit. Maybe kind of like this edge. There we go. And maybe like right here. Just the edge of that fire. And maybe just kind of like the edge of this smoke here a bit. There we go. That should be good enough, I think. That's cool. Boiler drac. I mean, the full artwork of it is way fucking cooler, but I mean, you know, just for the token, they'll still be able to see the full artwork of it for sure, which is still so cool. But just showing that off will really just, they'll kind of be like, oh shit, like, oh fuck. I think his what's his name has it right where you should show it off like that, you know. It's pretty cool. Alright, I think that's all for chapter 2, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I think so. I think so.
Good evening,
Mm-mm. I think I might die. Wish upon a star. Alright, let's do chapter 3. Or technically chapter 4, I mean. It's chapter 3, but I mean, it's weird how this game, the way it's like set up, right? It's because of character creation, everything, it kind of fucks with everybody a little bit, which is interesting. Oops. There we go. Oh. I cut off his hands. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get rid of this. There we go. Oh. Well, you know what? We'll just do it the old way. There we go. I keep forgetting that it's getting rid of the rest of it too. All this gold. Oh man, he's shining. Lord Baccharis never look so good. Hot! Oh, we're in chapter 3 now, so... Lord Baccharis. Get the name right, you fools. Idiots. Hey, what's up, man? No worries. You're good. Alright. Alright, now who is this lady? This is... Where is she? Waihan. She's part of the mages. That makes sense. Alright, let's get her scroll in here. Have that thing pop out. Make it a little bit cooler. You know, sometimes you don't need to go real crazy. Sometimes just a little detail like that just kind of makes it that much better of a token, right? Like, just the small things sometimes. There we go. She doesn't have too many highlights on her because she's kind of dark, so maybe we'll just amplify the scroll a little bit on the edges. Maybe these inlays here, and maybe just brighten up her eyes just a little bit. There we go. Maybe we could do like the top of her lip, maybe the bottom. I'd say she's probably about done. We could maybe highlight just like a little bit of the blues in here. There we go. Oh, that might be a little too much. Maybe on the edge. There we go. Kind of gives it a little bit more. Gives it a couple more highlights. Wyhan. Oops, spelled it wrong. I had some mean ricotta lobster ravioli with lime and cilantro. Nice. Am I just rolling out tokens en masse, or is this for a game in particular? No, it's for a game in particular. So next week I'm going to be on vacation for a whole week, and I'm going to be streaming Dragonlance. We're going to be playing it every day for about a week. So we're going to see how far we can get. So 3 to 4 hours a day. So it's going to be pretty cool. So, and it also kind of helps me kind of run it so that when I'm going to run it as my paid game. So it's a good, like, you know, it's a good kind of run through a bit for me. So some good practice. So I need some help with the city. I want my players to explore it, but I don't want them to go around, to go running around willy-nilly. Is there a way I can make them slow down or make a law to not let them go into certain places? Instead of me just saying, no, you can't go there. So, a good idea that I do, right? And I think a lot of D&D's things kind of do stuff too, right? Is I'm pretty good at doing like improvisation, right? But if you're not ready, right, and you don't want them to explore everything, give them a list of options, right? So I'll give you an example here. So let's take Vogler, for example, right? Let's see, where's Vogler? Chapter 2, Vogler. Here we go. So this is Vogler. This is from the official D&D Dragonlance game, right? So what they've done is they've given you some highlights of areas, right? So, you know, and you don't have to show this all to the players, right? You could just show a couple things if you wanted to. You know, like the Brass Crabs, the tavern, right? Wharfingers often, maybe the wharf, right? You can go fishing, the fishbowl, right? The mayor's home, and the river gate, and maybe Thornwall Keep, right? You can maybe keep it down to like 3 or 4 things, right? That maybe you can manage as a DM. And then just, you can go into the details, be like, yeah, the brass crab you see on the top of the outline photo here, there's like a big old crab in a brass vase, and his claws are like outstretched, and he's going... It almost seems like it's made out of like a mechanical arm somewhat. Some sort of like mechanical contraption is making this. You can smell delicious seafood on the inside, right? Just you know, you don't have to go super into detail. You know, you can just kind of go at it once in a very slowly, right? So that would be my advice to you. Instead of saying, hey, you can go everywhere here, right? Maybe just be like, hey, these are like some highlights of the city, right? And pacing is the name of the game, exactly, right? So, you know, don't let them just, you know, it's okay for them to be like, man, well, you know, and you know, think off the top of your head sometimes too. Should I have them pay for a visa? Yeah, I mean, you can. It's totally up to you. You know, if you have all these different areas of places that they can go, right? Or, you know, think of like what a city has, right? Most cities have a bank, right? They have a local shopping area. They have like a shopping district, right? They have a looky-loo place. They have, you know, restrooms. You know, they've got taverns, right? They've got the mayor's place. They've got maybe the security office, right? So most places are all kind of the same, and then you can add little highlights, things here and there into your city. You know, I know I'm kind of getting away. I think you've got the city, right? So you just don't want them to run around everywhere, right? So give them a thing for them to do, right? That's one thing that's good for you as a DM to pace them into those things, right? Pace them into those quests. So kind of give them an incentive of like, hey, you know, that guy was looking for you, right? And he's at the Brass Crab, right? So you don't want to railroad them, right? But you want to make it seem like they have a choice, right? But in reality, it's just an illusion, right? Because you can make the brass crab be whatever you want it to be, right? You can make the guy show up in the fucking street, right? So that's the beauty of being a DM, is that you have the control of the story, right? But, you know, if they go along the way and they're like, hey, I wanted to go hit up the casino. Sure, fuck it, why not, right? Let's roll some d20s, right? Let's see if you win 15 extra gold pieces, right? Or if you lose 15 gold, right? And there's a big old half-orc there, and he goes, oh, you want to go roll some dice? All right, then, you know? Like, you just kind of go with the flow. You don't have to make a map or anything like that, you know? You can just kind of do the whole theater of the mind imagination stuff, you know? And then, hey, we're inside the casino, right? That guy you were looking for, he's in there, and he's gambling, right? Like, you see him there out of your corner of your eye. So, you know, even if you've placed that guy in the brass crab, right? Or in the fishing net area, or wherever it is, right? You can always place them somewhere else, right? I think that's what's so amazing about D&D, is your imagination can just kind of run wild with it. Or, you know, if you want them to explore everywhere, then go by each person and just say, hey, what would you like to do in the city, you know? Like, there's anything you could do in a city. What do you want to do, right? Where do you want to go? But instead of me, I kind of tend to do kind of like the books do a little bit, and just pick a couple spots, right? Pick like 2 or 3 areas, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 areas, right? I would keep it to like 3 or 4, right? So that you're not super overwhelmed. So I'm still new to DMing. So the way I need to prep and feel ready, I have to have everything ready so that they need. Shop names and shop owner names, adding all the small details. Will they ever see it? Probably not. Will it make me calm? Yes. I agree. I am sometimes that kind of a DM too, right? I'm kind of that, like, I need to prep everything kind of thing, right? But over the years, I've kind of been DMing a lot, and like, oh, I love this stupid song. One day his woman ran off with another guy. Hit somebody in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. He said, I'm gonna get that boy. Sorry. I like this song a lot. What was I gonna say? That's the great thing about D&D. You don't have to have everything prepped. And to be honest, you shouldn't do that, right? You shouldn't DM like that, because one, you're kind of railroading it a bit, right? And that's okay to do at certain points, but you want to have you want to make it seem like it is the way it's supposed to be, right? And you want to have those times when you're like, I don't know what this guy's name is called, right? Like, that's exciting to me as a DM, right? To just be like, his name is, you know, Dragonlance, right? Or, you know, whatever it is, right? You know, Hunter. His name is Hunter Dingslinger. You know, like, that's the fun part about D&D, is just making up things, right? And just kind of going with the flow a little bit, you know? I kind of like that, so... but I do like to be prepped up, too. And a good thing, too, is you don't always have to go really quick, right? If you don't know, tell your players, hey, can we take like a 10-minute break just real quick? I need to go to the bathroom. I need to just, there's something I gotta do, right? I left the oven on, right? Your players will never know that you need that break to be like, I gotta find something for this guy, right? Like, let me see if I can find a good name for him, or something like that, right? Exactly, I gotta return some videotapes, exactly, that's who it is, right? You become, you know... Why not, you stupid bastard? Yeah. You become Bateman, right? I love that scene when he's in the Sandbot type, where they can walk in and have it ready for them. Well, I mean, you know, you should have some things ready, right? If you've, like, put that into the game, right? And that's the thing, too, right? You do want it to be sandboxy, so that way if they go in there... For me, I kind of do a lot of the shopping and stuff off the table, you know? Off of the camera, off of the main game, because... nobody really wants to go shopping too much, right? At least I kind of don't, right? I'd rather do the actual story. Every once in a while I'll do it and just be like, yeah, sure, you go into the shop. Hey, what's up? You need a potion? Okay, I got some potions, right? If they want to haggle and stuff, then that's fine. Some DMs kind of like doing that. I'm kind of on the side of just kind of yeah, you go into the shop, you get everything you want, and then now we're back into the story kind of thing a little bit. So each person's a little different. So, but that's how you want to run it. So um, yeah, man. I think the more you DM and the more you get to it, the more you do it and the more you practice, right? You'll kind of feel where you lie in that sort of position. So I would say my best advice, right? I know I've been talking a lot. Forgive me. I tend to talk a lot because I'm so like just I love D&D, a lot. So I like helping people too. So I would just say my best advice is to keep it simple. Keep it simple. So the more simple it is, the easier it will be for you as a DM, and less for you to stress out, right? So exactly, right? I mean, making that big city is awesome, right? Making that big giant city with all those things that they can go do and stuff like that. But you got to think about it as as a player, right? Like it's awesome to make like 500 quests, right? And be like, I've got an entire thing there. It'll take them 800 hours to do, right? But when you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, players are going to maybe hit I wouldn't even say like 50% of those things, So you're doing extra work for nothing in return. You know what I mean? So make it simpler on yourself and make some things that you're really proud of, and you want to show them off, right? Like, hey, this is like the West Side house. Like, I want you guys to go there, right? Thornwall Keep is a cool place, right? Like, give them like highlights of the town, of places that you're really excited about to like really dig it into their brains a little bit, right? And sometimes you'll dig them like crazy, right? Like you'll be like, this fucking place, this dungeon of the Lich is like the craziest place, Like every NPC is telling you like you need to go there. There's treasure there. Go there immediately, right? And sometimes the players will just be like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to do that, right? So, Right, yeah. I mean, that's kind of, that's D&D for you. So, um, keep it simple, keep it safe, right? So, keep it secret, keep it safe. So, keep it simple and keep it easy. Is my advice. What were we doing? Oh, we were doing tokens. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of lost myself for a bit there. Alright, let's do these. I think these are these bad? Let me double check real quick. Chapter 4. Oh, these things must be way down here. Yep. They're evil. Of course they are. They look evil, right? Sorry, give me just one sec. Let me finish this here. There we go. Now let's just brighten this up just a little bit. We gotta be careful because there's a lot of like fog, so. Oh, see right there. I just want to brighten up some of this, like bridle and stuff. Maybe some of this armor. There we go. That looks good, right? And when I make encounters, I always make it difficult but beatable. Have you ever pulled back on punches or damage? Or have you achieved the dice have spoken? No, I always roll in the open, and I kind of like it like that, you know? If the characters die, then it was meant to be, right? Sometimes if I feel like the story doesn't allow it, I'll have like an NPC come in and like rescue them or something like that, right? But for the most part, I just let the dice fly, you know? And if it's their time to go, then it's their time to go, and then they're just gonna have to re-roll another character, you know? That's just the way I feel D&D should be, you know? There is some times when I feel like maybe I roll nat 1 on like a really cool boss or something, and I'm like, man, I wish he hit, right? But I feel like that's the magic of D&D, you know? You get this really cool, big, badass boss, right? And, you know, what if he missed, right? That also tells a really cool story. I like that aspect of it. You know, it keeps the game kind of fresh and alive instead of just, you know, oh, he hits you for 80 damage every time, and he never misses, right? Because he's the most badass guy ever, kind of thing. But, you know, when a Lich Lord rolls a nat 1, you know, and his spell fizzles out or something, and he's like, what? How is that possible? No! You know, I think that adds a really cool dynamic, too, and all the players are like, oh, fuck, he fucked up, you know, it's time to go in, right? Like, like, I like that aspect. And the same thing, too, is, like, when the knight is, like, you know, the main fighter character is like, oh, I'm gonna go in, fuck this guy up, right? I just did, like, a big intimidation check, I'm gonna blast his fucking head off, right, kind of thing, and then they go in and they roll in that one, you know, and you're like, oh, there was a banana there and you slipped on it, right? Like, I love that kind of shit, you know, like, I live for that kind of stuff, so I love that stupid shit. So I'm a big believer in rolling in the open. Let's see. I read somewhere how you as the DM, you're playing creatures and humanoids. They don't want to die, so they're trying to their best at fight or flight. How you as a DM, you're playing creatures and humanoids. Oh, like, what do you mean? Oops. Alright, I think that looks good.
Sometimes I wish that I could just quit,
What is this guy's name?
but then the other times there's nobody better than this. Even though you never listen and you're always right. And I guess I would have never bit your type, except for that first night. The two kids under that moonlight, we ate McDonald's at midnight, became the best of friends. I remember our first time in Barcelona. That morning I was so hungover, I never thought that our roads led to this.
Like they don't want to die, so they're going to either try their best to down a player, or they get low and run away. Like how I play trolls is they stalk and try to get a jump on a player. If it doesn't go good, they'll run away and try again, or take someone with them. I mean, you know, I think that's kind of up to them, right? That's up to the players, so, and that's up to you as a DM, you know, if you'd like to have monsters run away. All I will say, like, most players really don't like it when a monster, like, runs away, right? Everybody gets really down when a monster, like, finally makes it away, or, like, a boss, like, gets out of the clutches of the group of players, right? Like if you have that boss where he's like, oh, he's like fights you, and then like you're about to kill him, and then he misty steps away, or he teleports out of the way, or something like that, right? It really gives the players that kind of like, unless it's like I feel like a big boss, right? Everybody is kind of like, oh, what? Like, he fucking gets out? That's so lame, right? And everybody's kind of, afterwards, they're not excited. They're like, ah, man, you know? Like, I try to give them that, like, satisfaction of, like, yeah, you killed them, right? Or, like, they killed you, right? So, I think that's a much better resolution than just running monsters away. So I almost never make monsters run away. Or if I do, I make them, like, grovel and beg instead, right? And then we go into, like, an interrogation of, like, who are you? Why did you send us after you? Or whatever, right? And then we go into the big, you know, investigation thing. So, I'm kind of on that side. I tend not to do that, but, you know, you can, you know, each DM is different, right? And it depends how you run it too, right? Like you said, some monsters probably won't do that, and others will. Like you want to stalk with the sorry, my brain did a fart real quick. With the troll, yeah, sorry. This thing's fucking awesome. Let's see. Oh shit. There we go. Now what is this thing? Oops. Finally into chapter 5 now, huh? I was hoping to get that as well, but I think it's just better if we just do like a full face mode instead. Here. I think we just square him off like that, he's fine. Yeah. His token's a little bit tougher to do, but we can still give some highlights a little bit. Dalamar. Hey, we're into chapter 4 now. Cool. Wait, what was that? Was that a rock? No. West Coast. Oh, I thought I saw one. Oops. I kind of figured there was one that was maybe missing, but I just wanted to double check. Ba, 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 ba.
I seen you at my job. You're carrying yourself so well. I made myself a promise. What's that? Not to get emotional. As I remain stable. I take another glance at you. If we were at the disco, then I would have to dance with you.
Oops. Oh shit. I wonder if that's too much to the right. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. I can try it. I feel like this is too much, but we can try it. Well, I think it's not too bad. I thought it was maybe a little much, but
You came in here again. I'm drinking by the copier. I made myself a promise. Now what was that I would finally talk to her. As I remain stable, I take another drink for you. I set it on the table. Whoa, whoa. I'm sure I look a drunken fool. I'm seeing two. And in my lonely eyes, I see myself in eloquent strides. In a sharp tuxedo, here goes nothing to her.
so this one doesn't really have that much to highlight, really. Maybe a little bit, but that's about it. Maybe some hair, but a lot of these colors are kind of muted. Maybe a little bit of the eyes. That's probably it, really. Womp womp. Oh, wait, before I do that. Bam, bam, bam. Da da da, ticka ticka da da. I'm in the right one, right? Yeah. Chapter 6. I think this token is already fucking awesome. You don't even really need to make anything for it, honestly. I wish I could pop something out of her, but it's already fucking cool. That art, it just looks like it's glowing, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Looks like your chin is glowing. Oh, it's so cool. That's so cool. They did such a good work on this artwork, honestly. They always do. But I just love how we can kind of just like give it a little bit more life. Oh, wait. This is chapter 6, right? Oh, yep. Okay. Which one is this one? Where are you? Oh well, at least I got it. So shiny.
I know you tried your best. And now it's time to put the soul to rest. Minutes pass and those days seem long ago.
Oh, now is this a bad guy or a good guy? That's the question. Huh. Neutral, huh? Okay. I'll put it in this token, but I guess it could become a bad token. Maybe that's a little bit too vibrant. We'll blur out the edges a little bit. There we go.
We like it fast, no time to waste, 'cause there's so much they're offering. So how come we still complain? Could it be 'cause we feel something's missing? And how come you haven't found your way? Maybe you should stop second guessing. You realize
Duskwalker.
could get you stuck in a bubble. Sometimes you just gotta look back to find
Missing piece of the puzzle, yeah.
can't beat the old school, even if you wanted to. It's just the feeling inside that makes you go, ooh, yeah. Let me take you there. Can't beat the old school, even if you're trying to. We don't need that spark in life that makes you go, ooh, yeah. I'm gonna take you there. Our treasures of the past were made to last forever, yeah. Built to celebrate and dance, only to make us feel better, yeah. So how come we still maintain not cherishing the love they've been given? And how come we tend to throw away as soon as it's no longer a mint condition? You realize your denial could get you stuck in a bubble. Sometimes you just gotta look back to find the
Missing piece of the puzzle, yeah.
can't beat the old school, even if you wanted to. It's just
Damn. There it looking fucking fine.
let me take you there. Can't beat the old school, even if you're trying to. We don't need that spark in life that makes you go, ooh, yeah. I'm gonna take you there. Baby, baby, baby.
Burner, 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 burner,
Excuse me, oh no, baby. Forgive me for your skills.
burner.
Baby, baby, baby. To show you it's real. Yeah, yeah. You might think I'm crazy, but I ain't the one who's standing still. Can't beat the old school, even if you wanted to. It's just the feeling inside that makes you go, ooh, yeah. Let me take you there. Can't beat the old school, even if you're trying to. We don't need that spark in life that makes you go, ooh, yeah. I'm gonna take you there.
Burns, people. Send this one out to Yardbird. You dig? So let's cool one. 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Alright, let me be a little bit more precise on this armor. There. Maybe we can amplify just like some high spots in here. There we go. That's probably okay. That's a lot better than just kind of doing everything. Or, I hope. Interesting, Dirt is spelled with 2 T's. Ugh. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. I've done, what, 4 chapters so far? Oh, maybe I should take a break. I've got a little bit more to go. Maybe another 20 tokens to go, and then I'll probably be done. So, not too bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, maybe 9, yeah, maybe about 20, maybe about 20 more to go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Alright, boys. I'm gonna get off. It's been fun. I will see you guys next time. Still got a little bit more to do. I gotta put out the maps for chapters, let's see, 3, 4, and 5, and then the tokens are all super easy. I'll just pop those all in here, and then should be good. I've got chapters 1 and 2. Chapter 1 is all done. Chapter 2 needs a little bit more work, and then that'll be done. And then chapter 3, placing it on the maps. Placing it on the maps and everything is easy. It's just putting all the tokens out then. And then, yeah. So, getting close. We're getting there. And then we should be good. So, yeah. Cool. All right. I will catch you guys on the flip side. See you around later. Stay safe and much love. Take care. All right. See you guys. Have a good night. Bye.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive.